back, everybody. It is officially the summer solstice, June 21st, 2019, 4:25 a.m. And just before the solstice, in fact, about, let's say, 12 hours ago, I got pretty lucky and I was able to chase down a cloud from about 20 minutes away to a mountaintop. I knew that the cloud would show itself at if it still kept its shape. And it did. And I'm going to show you the raw images and we're going to go through them together and check out some very interesting features here. This is a raw image, just to let you know. We'll go to details here. Properties. Details. You can see I took it with my T6i, 6000 by 4000 pixels. ISO is at 100. Canon T6i. 24.8 megabytes. Original file. So I'm going to open this with simple program. That's all we need right now is photos. So the main area we're going to be looking at is right here. And then we have a second area we're going to check out. This is cool on its own, but this was what I was trying to shoot because to my eye this was sticking out like a sore thumb. It was incredible. But with a little bit of extraction of color and just some minor adjustments, we really get to see something special here. At least in my opinion. Little contrast, some of the highlights out of there. Can actually add shadow. We'll zoom in. You can tell there's definitely different colored clouds moving in. This was a big storm on its way in, but this is really what I wanted. I saw this cloud actually before it was below this level. It looked like a lenticular cloud you would see over a mountain peak. It was a cap cloud, everything. And by the time I got to this point on the mountain, it was a little lower, but it had these very distinct lines around it. And you could see these lines going all the way to a cloud that's actually in front of this cloud. So that alone right there caught my eye, and I'm like, wow, this is definitely getting shared. And then I went into my creative mind a little and I noticed something else, and it almost looks like, bear with me here, here's a head, here's like a hand and a guy playing a flute, just kind of sitting down. Here's one hand, here would be his left hand, the flute would come this way, and he's kind of just lounging right in front of this Saturn looking cloud with rings around it, playing the flute. So that's just my mind, but set the flute part aside and just check out the cloud. Is this a lenticular cloud? I'm not quite sure. All I know is it is something you do not see every day in Northeast Pennsylvania. So there you go. I edited an original version of the picture, and that's what we get with it. Very, very cool. And then I have some other little edits I did where I pulled out some color already for you to look at. These will open in Paint. And just check out some of the detail of this picture. It's incredible. These are thunderheads rolling in. I did a live stream mentioning this tonight, and right afterwards was a massive monsoon after this. I mean, even check this out. It looks like the face of your typical gray alien. I mean, what else would you think if you saw that as an eye and a nose and a little mouth laying down, breathing? Right here would be like the brain, or like I said, the Saturn cloud, a lenticular cloud maybe. There's another cloud that begins with a P that it could be because it's not a mountain cap, but just this image alone, so much detail involved, so many different colors, and I just had to share this with you guys. I have one more version I want to show you where it's actually, in fact, I could do it right here. All you do is invert the colors, and again, we're focusing, I mean, there's many places you can focus on this picture that look cool, but this alone is just unbelievable. And when you actually invert the colors, you get something like that, and that's just beautiful. But there you have it, guys. Any questions or comments? If you want the original image, if you want to do editing yourself to verify, I have video of it. I took multiple pictures and I just pulled out some of the better ones. And again, this is a negative inverted version. You take that away and that's what we're looking at. So these lines were very visible and I was not stopping until I got the picture I needed. And then it wasn't until then I noticed that we could literally form some sort of figure sitting here playing an instrument, holding something, and kind of just looks like he's hanging out right with this very rare cloud you do not see a lot of in northeast Pennsylvania. So one more time, invert. You kind of see him better there, and there are the lines. Thank you for your time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this.